Now, let's talk about international for a second, for sales. I often see companies struggle getting international up and running, maybe go through a few executives, there's turnover, it takes a while, and it seems like such a good idea. Let's get international going, it's such a big geography. What lessons have you learned about launching international that maybe you could share with founders who are in this 10 to 20 million of ARR range?
I'm laughing because I said for years, before we started international at Marketo, that I should just get on with hiring my first European managing director so I could fire him or her and get on to the second one. Because that is absolutely how it always gets done. Now, luckily, that actually was not what we did. We had very stable process of building our international. But it's hard. Number one, it's expensive, and so entrepreneurs look at the price tag, and that produces an effect of wanting to save money. I'll put one person in London, put two people someplace in order to get an international presence, because you see there's a market opportunity and you want to get after it, but then you look at how expensive it is to do it. And I waited, and I stopped myself once, twice, three times saying, I need to have the resources to have critical mass, and I think that's really important. So when Marketo entered Europe, for example, we did it with a team of 12. Which meant that we had salespeople and sales consultants and services people and a marketing person and some product support to help a team come together and really be self-sufficient. And I think going subscale internationally is mostly how I see it fail. And you just have to be able to have the resources to really get to scale whatever you do to play to win.
And were these folks spread across various countries in Europe, or did you decide to put them together in one office and one location to have this critical mass?
Well, in our case, part of Marketo's business model is a very high-intensity phone-based sales model. We also sell in a traditional field model, but we entered our international territories in each case first with a phone-based model in a hub. So, for example, our first international outpost was Dublin, where there's a deep phone-based sales tradition. And we knew we could get the staff and the resources and build a high-performance hub. So we put people together in one place again to get critical mass.
Interesting. Okay. And a lot of folks debate where they should put that international hub. Should it be in Amsterdam? Should it be in London? Should it be in Dublin? Can you talk about that a little bit? Was it obvious Dublin was the right spot for you?
No, it wasn't obvious. We debated it a lot. What we knew we wanted is we wanted a certain kind of workforce. We wanted a workforce that was multilingual, had a phone-based sales capability, and we needed a leader that could get it done. And so we looked at several different options and didn't really make the decision until we had a leader. A lot of people ask me, did we go to Dublin because of tax or something like that? Yeah. And the answer is we've done all the tax structure stuff, but really it was leadership, pool of talent. We knew we could get at the workforce we needed there. And once we had a leader that happened to be Irish and completely, wonderfully qualified, that made the decision easy.